What is up, my dogs? Alright, so today I'm gonna kind of be going over how to play Hog in this new meta because it is a bit of a different Hog version that we haven't this season. We don't have Firecracker anymore. Hopefully that changes pretty soon because I do love my Firecrackers. But yeah, this season Hog's Earthquake is being played with Furnace, so just kind of gonna be going over some of the matchups you face, how you kind of want to structure your pushes because it's a lot different than with Firecracker. And hopefully I can show you guys how. But I can go for a Hawk here. I think this guy's playing great. Ooh, goes for all right. I guess he blocks that with an arrow. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not really sure why he has the minions. I kind of thought it was like a graveyard deck, but it's not looking like it anymore. Go for an E-Spirit there. Ooh, never mind. All right, it is graveyard. All right, I guess I'm just gonna go for a nice little lock here. Hopefully kill as many skeletons as we can. All right, still get some RNG, but that's fine. We got like what, like 2 or 3 Hawk hits. Nothing to complain about. But yeah, the one thing I've noticed is with this deck, with Furnace instead of Firecracker, it's a lot harder to play against a lot of a lot of matchups, honestly, because Firecracker was kind of like the main structure of this deck. I mean, Furnace is still like very good, right? And the only reason we have Furnace is just because the card itself is so good, not really because it synergizes well with Hog. Firecracker would be like a lot better, but yeah, for example, like a few matchups that I've noticed where the Furnace doesn't really get you damage value is against like any. Oh, this is up a hot there. All right, but yeah, against basically like any cycle deck, for example, like Xbow, Mire Poison, just like any cycle deck in general, it's just like harder to have like field control because yeah, you just can't like control that. Great explanation, but like I don't know, Furnace just like doesn't provide as much value as the Firecracker. For example, you can play like Firecracker in the middle, just kind of gonna like, just gonna stay alive, control the entire pace of the game. But not with Furnace, man, not with Furnace. It still has like an insane reach, but I don't know, man. It's just not. Also, why this is a heavy wizard? This is a bit of an awkward graveyard. Well, that's cool. Gonna go for a Hawk here, just apply some pressure. You all know how it is. But yeah, maybe just Furnace here, and then we do have to killed that. Oh, alright. I guess I'm just gonna earthquake this. Go for maybe like a knee spear. Hopefully that wizard dies, which it does. Okay. Okay, nice. Maybe Hawk here. Just block that for a second. Oh, alright. Good Hawk. Good Hawk. But yeah, alright, he's gonna defend it. That actually gets out of the range. So I can just count here in the graveyard. He's gonna get a few hits, especially because that kind of retargeted. But that's cool. That is cool. Go for a mighty here. Not the best minions, I would say. But I don't think I can pop because the minions have such a crazy range. I think they would have just went for the tower. So going for a furnace there, it's a little bit better. But yeah, I guess the one thing that's pretty nice with Furnace though is your opponents can't really activate King Tower that easily. So that's why you gotta be like very careful with how you play your E-Spirit. Because oh, okay, sure. Yeah, because with Firecracker it was kinda like whatever if you like let them activate King Tower. But yeah, with Furnace it's kinda like a lot harder. Like the only way they can basically get it is, just through the E-Spirit. So you wanna be playing your E-Spirits a bit more passive, obviously like that doesn't mean that you can't play it like at all, but just like a little more passive. Maybe just like don't cycle it at the bridge first play, or if you do, make sure you cycle it into like skeletons or something that they might play. So yeah, that's like one tip I have with in regards to that. But we can just earthquake here. I think that's gonna target on the. Oh, it's actually on the graveyard. All right, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Go for like an E-Spritter. Doesn't provide damage value, but honestly, it's fine. Go for some. Oh, that actually that fire spirit's kind of came in clutch. All right, that's cool. And the one on the left as well. All right. Nice. I think we can just go for R. Just gonna go for that. Maybe just pop here. Honestly, go in here because he might, have similar plans. Or yeah, it goes for the hot there. That's cool. That's cool. I can go for like a high furnace. Maybe go for some skeletons. Just like DPS is done. Let's just go for the barbell. That's fine. We can just lock here. Though. I think I missed the one spirit golem, but we hit a wizard, so that doesn't matter that much. Go for a hawk here. Pressure wall depending. I don't think he's gonna. Oh, he does go in. Never mind. All right, I guess we can just count here. Go for maybe like a furnace here because I do not trust that. Not at all. I really would have, preferred to log on the spear goblins, but that's fine. That is fine. Go for it. Not the greatest minions, bro. This guy's playing like not that good, but also not that good of a graveyard deck that he's playing. I mean, it's like kind of the classic version, but has like wizard minions. I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess they can fit like decently well. They're like good cards, I would say, but I don't know. It's not working out that good for him, at least in this matchup. But those skeletons hopefully don't like take my whole tower. That would be appreciated. Go for a lock here. And yeah, I think it's gonna be GG. Just go for a Nurka here. No way he takes my tower in the next 2 seconds. But yeah, I'll see you boys in the next one. All right. So as I was saying earlier, with Furnace, it's a little bit harder to have like a control just like over the game. It's kind of like playing Hog with Archer Queen. If any of you guys remember those oh, just use for Fireball there. That's cool. Yeah, if any of you guys remember those metas, I think there was a deck with like Hog Giant Skeleton Queen, like 2 or maybe 3 years ago. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good deck, but I don't know. I never liked it. Or like I never just like liked any other like range unit in Hawk besides the Firecracker because I don't know, man. It just doesn't hit the same, bro. Like Firecracker is just I don't know, man. I just love that card. It's probably like personal preferences, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I just enjoy it. But alright, we seem to be facing more again another matchup where not letting the get King Tower is gonna be pretty helpful. But yeah, we can go for like a furniture. That cannon, I thought it would have done something there, but that's cool. That is cool. Let's go for the barbell. I could have protected that, but my finger kind of slipped there. That's cool. That's cool. Should still get like one hit at least if he doesn't have a. Ooh, almost two, bro. Uh, another thing I've noticed with the cannon rework is that so many more times what's it called, the hog rider would just be like basically 0 HP and just taking like an extra swing on the tower just because of the cannon rework. I mean, there's probably like just as many instances to where it doesn't get the extra hit because of the hit speed buff because it was kind of like a rework. It's like a little bit better against like swarmy units or like multiple units. I should say it's not really good against a skeleton army or something. But yeah, it's a bit worse against like big pushes. Like let's say for example you're playing Golem, it's gonna be a little bit less DPS overall. But I would say it's still it was like overall a buff, which at first it didn't seem like it because it takes like an extra hit to kill I think Barbs, Bomber, and then like another thing, Wall Breakers. Yeah, so the Wall Breakers one was pretty huge, if you ask me. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I was talking with some good players, unlike myself, and they're just kind of making fun of me for thinking that Cannoneer got a nerf. So I mean, I do kind of see it now because a lot of people are using it, and I guess against like Wallbreak and stuff, like most decks have like a knee spirit or something, they can kind of deal with it pretty easily. So it's not like that big of a deal. But alright, let's go for the Evil Mortar. I'm gonna Earthquake Lock, just or yeah, just Slaughter. Those were some horrendous guards, buddy. But yeah, bro, I still kind of hate the fact that because with Earthquake Lock, right? Back before the Logner, which was a bit ago, you're able to fully count. Oh, that just did not pop. Okay, okay, but you were able to like basically fully counter an Evo Mortar or like a mortar in general by going for Earthquake Lock and then like Skeletons or Spirit in the middle. You had to tank it once if you went for Earthquake Lock, but nowadays it's gonna get like an extra hit, which I mean, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but it's really just like those small changes that kind of like make a card broken. For example, if you guys remember the giant rework to where they kind of buff what's it's a range from where it can like hit units, and it basically made it so that the opposite tower, right? Let's say they had a giant here and I had a cannon there, like this tower wouldn't target it. So that was like I think giant had like a 30% use rate on top there, which is huge, for a 5 elixir win condition. It's not like a lock having the same use rate, it's just a little bit different in that regard. But yeah, alright, we can go for maybe this here, maybe go for like an Evo cannon. Should take good care of. Oh, yo, best Evo cannon of 2025. That was crazy. That was low-key kind of crazy. I think we just go for Hogger here, go for a knee spirit. Aw, wait, wait, it still lives. It still lives. Hog gets a hit. He's probably just gonna. Is he back to Dark Goblin? I think he's like one off. Guess we'll see here. Or does he just no? Does not give up. All right, go for some Skellies here. Maybe I don't think. Yeah, it's not gonna shoot. Not gonna shoot. But I know what this guy's still trying. It is just kind of over. But maybe he gives up now. Go for this. Go for this for the Dark Goblin. Maybe go for an Earthquake. Or hit the guards as well. I thought he would have played the Dark Goblin like not so predictable spot, but that's cool. That is cool as well. Maybe just go for this. Go for lock. Go for alright, sure, buddy. Sure, yep, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. Earthquake here. Oh, he still defends, bro. Why? Why? I don't know, bro. I just kind of hate these people who just do not give up. Like it's already over, bro. Just let it go, man. Let it go. Just holding on for nothing. But yeah, Furnace here. He's gonna go for that. We can just go for a might. Like, bro, just let it go, man. It's getting kind of. It is getting a little bit sad at this point, but it's just yeah. That fireball's gonna change something. But yeah. I'll see you boys in the next one. I heard the next one. I'm pretty sure this guy plays Lava Hunt. So Lava, also one of those matchups where having the furnace is gonna help a lot because it's a lot harder to kill than the firecracker, you know, because oh, never mind, it's not lava, false alarm. But yeah, you know, against like lava decks, you know, it is a lot harder to kill the furnace compared to like the firecracker. It's only like one elixir more, so I feel like in most cases it does just provide you, you know, with some pretty good value. But here I'm gonna try to get the king tower. I think it would be pretty helpful if you know we do get it here. I might have messed it up, but I'm not quite sure. No, we do get it. We do get it. I was a little bit concerned there with that bowler, but it seems to be Lumberloon. I don't think it's yeah, I was gonna say that, you know, it could have been, what's it called? Graveyard Freeze, but then, you know, with a Lumberjack, not really. Not really. I went for Furnace Hider because if I play like here, for example, or here, you can kind of like froze it pretty well. So, you know, just playing it high, making sure you can't really freeze the furnace and the tower. But all right, sure, sure. That's a play he can make. Yep. Guess I'm just gonna maybe just pop here because it is gonna kite it. So, you know, pretty good mighty miner there. That actually kind of worked out very well for me. All right, this force out the bowler. All right, I'm pretty happy about this. I am pretty happy about this because having King Tower is gonna do wonders for us in this match. So I think I'm just gonna maybe just furnace here. I think it's a little bit better than going for just like a straight up cannon because I think cannon's like a lot better against a balloon than a furnace. And this, oh, that does get a hit. That's a bit unfortunate, but that's cool. That is cool. We can just go for like a hawk, maybe like an e-spirit as well. Just oh, that splashes in the tower. That's cool. But you know, just getting some e-spirit that actually pulls it back, which I don't think it's gonna do that much for us. But I guess the baby dragon does take a little bit more damage because of that, so that's cool. Go for some maybe just some skellies there. Go for like an e-spirit. He might like freeze all of this. I don't think it would be like a good play. He does get that damage, so not too happy about that. But that's fine. Maybe just pop the ability here. Those fire spirits, bro. Those fire spirits, they sure add up. They sure add up. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, this we do force out a freeze there, so not complaining. Very good E-spirit there. Yo, wait, hold up. Hold up, go for some skellies here. Go for like maybe a furnace. He's gonna have to, yeah, NATO and then what, like baby dragon. But that just kind of gonna die, man. Does he get a hit and a fire spirit spawn, bro? This is, I'm telling you, bro. Furnace is, it needs such a big nerf, bro. It needs such a big nerf. I wouldn't say it's as broken as the Spirit Empresses, though. Spirit Empresses, though, the thing is, right, with Furnace, alright, it's broken. It has, like, insane stats for the elixir. But you can kill it. You can just poison it, get it out of there. You can fireball zap it. With Spirit Empresses, if you don't have, like, a rocket, you're just kind of screwed, bro. I'ma keep it real, yo. If you don't have a rocket against Spirit Empresses, which like one deck this season has rocket, that's like that's the drill deck. So you know it's not really that popular because you think about it, everyone's running poison to counter the furnace, so you know just paves the way for the Spirit Empresses to do her own thing. So I don't like it. I don't like it. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Maybe just go for like a lock here. Do kind of have to cycle a few more. Maybe that lives. Oh, I was kind of hoping it would, but that's cool. That is cool. Go for like a cannon here. Then maybe just go for some Skelly Shot. That might get like some damage. Yeah, he's gonna freeze. So that's probably gonna get like a hit. But that's honestly fine. I don't mind it that much. We did get kind of like in a weird cycle, but we should be fine. Oh, actually no, we're down in damage now. That is not how I thought I would end. But alright, lock here. Maybe protect the furnace. No, it's not gonna work. Alright, go for this here. Maybe go for like yeah, I have to mighty block this. Then I'm gonna, oh, he's gonna go for that. Alright, maybe just pop here because he might end up like nadoing. So you know, I don't want that to happen. Want to force out the nado on defense, or no, just gonna ignore it. Alright, I guess that's a play he can make. Sure. But hopefully that does die. Which, please don't get a hit. Alright, nice. He does get that damage, so not too happy about that. Just gonna earthquake. Yeah, no point going for a hog there. Absolutely no point going for a hog. Maybe just pop there, get some damage on the baby dragon, and then we are gonna have to. I don't know. This is kind of scary here. Go for like a knee spirit. Go for maybe just earthquake here. Go for a log. Go for like a cannon high, and I think we should have it as long as the lumberjack doesn't wait earthquake. that was that was way too close, bro. I was kind of scared there. I was kind of scared that the earthquake. Where's my camera? What? Alright, so you boys, next one. Alright, a bit of production flaws on the last game. I did not notice it. Hopefully it's I think I'm just gonna leave it in the video. I don't think anyone minds not seeing my face for 2 minutes. Y'all were probably celebrating, you know. Yeah, it's out of the picture, bro. But alright, let's get against Mateo here. So let's see what he's playing. This okay. That was that felt personal. I don't know why, but that shit felt personal, bro. That Mega Knight, you know. You know. Anyways, go for like a mighty here. We can get like a pretty good King Tower here. This is, bro. If you know how to activate King Tower against Mega Knight, while it has some support units, it's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like one of the greatest things you can learn. It's just so good knowing how to like separate the units. For example, there I went for like the mighty on the ghost, like right after the Mega Knight jumps, like the split millisecond that you know takes the leap, just mighty there activate. It's honestly, if you guys learn that, I know a lot of y'all are probably facing a lot of Mega Knights there, but it just I don't know, bro. It's just such like a great skill to have. But does have the Empresses. I'm not really looking forward to defending Evo Mega Knight Empresses pushes, but you know, hopefully King Tower is gonna make this a little bit. Oh, okay, sure, that's cool. I gotta just smite here. It is kind of gonna die though. That's like my problem with this. But it's cool. Go for like a Hawk here because I'm trying to force out like a Mega Knight here, right? And then yeah, the mighty should do it. Oh no, never mind. Does have the E Spirit. I guess that's cool. I guess that is pretty cool. Maybe go for like a Furnace here. He's gonna go for the Berserker. All right, that's fine. Go for some Skellies here. Maybe this here. Go for like I think that might jump. Oh yeah, that was not the best calculated, but it's fine. It's fine because we are going opposite, and then we do outcycle him here. So you know that's all I'm happy about. Let's go for that. I'm go for this here. Kind of maybe, yeah, that should like push them away. I don't think it's gonna provide that much value, but we do get a hit, which I'm not sure if we would have gotten it otherwise. Maybe we still would have, but it's fine. It's fine. Those just work out. Those a little bit bad or like a little bit late Skellies, but it's fine. Go for like a Hog. He might go for like a Ram Rider, which is fine. I can just go for like a Cannon on if it does, but no, it just goes for the. They'll just go for the Berserker. Honestly, Berserker's like a pretty underrated. Alright, it's just gonna go for that. That's cool. Yeah, a little bit of an underrated card. Maybe not like on top. There are a lot of. I feel like a lot of top layer players know like her word. I think it's a she, right? Should be. But yeah, a lot of top layer players know her word, but maybe not something like lower down because it is kind of like again yeah, a little bit of an underrated card. Kind of like flies under the radar, but it can provide a lot of value. For example, it can like fully counter a drill, which I feel like it's just pretty broken on its own. You know, being able to fully counter a drill and then just like just insanely good against basically any cycle deck. You know, just allows for like a pretty free defense in a lot of scenarios. But maybe go for like a knee spirit here, bro. I'm not really having fun defending those Empresses pushes. I'm really not, bro. But does go for the Zadder, which I mean it's not gonna do that much. Oh, that was kind of close. That was kind of close. Go for like a knee spear here. Go for this here. Hopefully that does that goes does kind of. Oh, it does die. All right, never mind. That's cool. That's cool. Go for some Sky Share. This is it's not looking that good. We are down a little bit of damage, so let's try to get the damage back. Maybe go for like a knee spear here. Maybe like hit reset the Mega Knight. Maybe chain as well. Yo, we clipped the E Spirit, so that's cool. That's cool. Pop there just killed good. Oh, actually that's gonna work out. That's gonna work out pretty well for us. Go for this here. Go for like a knee spirit. Alright, the bell's ringing. That's cool. Go for like a cannon here. He's gonna. Ooh, good fireballs out there, honestly. But please don't connect. Oh, wait. Go for an E Spirit here. The E Spirit. Oh, he's just gonna evil Mega Knight. That's cool. That is not optimal, but it's fine. It's fine. Go for like a Furnace here. Go for like a log because we do need. Ooh, not a fan. Not a fan, yo. But maybe go for like an E Spirit here. Go for like. Wait, we do have the evil Furnace, Loki. Loki, go for like a cannon here. That's gonna splash a bit on the tower, but I think that's fine. Just Earthquake here and just pray that doesn't connect somehow. And we do need to get some damage. Maybe like lock here. I need to protect this Furnace because he's gonna have to Fireball on the left, so he can't really. Oh wait, never mind. Fireball's on this side. Wait, Earthquake here. Earthquake here. Go for a lock, and then just kind of. Oh, the Hog doesn't get a hit, but wait, please, Earthquake. Earthquake, do enough. Do enough. Can he zap? Yo! Alright, that was an insane ending. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace.